you tired of losing money day trading? Trust me, I know that feeling way too well myself. For 2 years, I was stuck in a toxic cycle of losing money, trading day after day. With every single small win I would have, it would be followed by a big loss. It was more than frustrating, and I just couldn't find a way out. Now, as a full-time day trader with over 8 years of experience, I've been through all the ups and downs of day trading. Yes, there were many winning days of green days and losing days of red as well, but I learned from them all. Recently, I've seen a lot of you reaching out to me, sharing your struggles about trading and just how hard it gets sometimes. And I feel you all. When I was a beginner trader, there were months that I didn't see any profit or any sign of green. If you clicked on this video, chances are you've probably been through a couple of losing streaks in the past, or some major losses that almost blew up your account. I can relate to that as well. In times of losing from trading every single day, you start to doubt yourself and your abilities to trade. I'm here to tell you, make sure to snap out of it. First of all, you got this. And second of all, losing money is part of the job in trading. It's inevitable. Everyone goes through this from time to time. It's normal. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 6 actionable steps I've learned over the course of my 8-year career to deal with trading losses and to eventually recover and come out ahead even stronger. Make sure you watch and follow through all the steps till the end, while I'll share some bonus tips on recovering from losses as well. I hope by sharing my own personal stories from these really bad losses, it will help you when you're going through some bad times. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Shay, Humble Trader. I've been day trading for over 8 years now, and I'm here to tell you my no BS approach to trading. And from time to time, I'll share some really bad jokes about my ex-husband, Mike Bagholder.
It's about power. We stay hungry.
Whether you are a beginner or an advanced trader, I promise you'll learn some valuable knowledge from this video. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to smash the like button. And now let's turn your losing streak around. My very first step and recommendation for managing your mindset when you are in a losing streak is to size down. I know some of you are probably cringing right now at the fact that this is the first pro tip.
Oh my god, Humble Trader, you're telling me I need to trade less size after losing money? How am I going to make back all the losses?
When you are in a losing streak, the last thing you want is for that one manageable loss to lead to even bigger losses in the next couple of days. And in the worst case scenario, that could eventually blow up your account. And also, this is from my personal experience as well. I know it way too well. So that's the reason I'm recommending you, after a bad losing day, make sure to please, as difficult as it may sound, size down the next day. So you are not in a hurry to do whatever it takes to make back those losses you just had. This may sound counterintuitive, but trust me, I've been through this too many times, sadly. Whenever I had a bad loss, I merged a loss in 2021. I would size down right away, or I'll take the rest of the day off, and sometimes in the next day or the next week off, depending on how bad the loss was. The point of sizing down the next day is to allow yourself to intentionally focus on trading the chart, your own setups, and your own strategies according to your risk, instead of emotionally trying to make back those losses. When you are trading with your emotions and just trading in a state of panic, that's what I call trading on tilt. When you lose all your sense of control and resort to buying and selling in a state of panic, whatever it takes to try to make back those losses. And that's why a lot of times when a trader takes one huge loss, they go on a losing streak for next weeks or next few months, where one bad loss would eventually lead to blowing up their account. If you've ever traded on tilt, just like I have, unfortunately, then you will understand that feeling of trading like a madman, doing all the emotional things, throwing your discipline out, your rules, and not following your strategies. And at the end, I would say 90% of the time, I would end up losing even more money. So once again, please do your account a big favor. Size down and get back on track with disciplined trading on your strategies in small sizes. Do not try to make all of your money back the next day. Going back to my biggest loss ever on Moderna stock, that definitely wasn't fun. We're talking about multiple 5 figures. It's someone's 1-year salary. However, what really helped me is that I traded smaller size the next day, and I aimed for base hits of $100 there, $1,000 there to gain back my confidence. Remember, you have to earn your right to go back to trading your regular size, slowly and steadily. My second tip may not surprise anyone here, but you can probably imagine how hard it is to actually do this, and that is to take a break from trading after a big loss. Breaks are absolutely necessary, especially if you're going through a losing streak. When I was a beginner trader trading part-time, there were weeks I didn't see a single green P&L chart, and it was definitely exhausting on my mind. So what did I do? I took a lot of breaks. You can consider taking a 1-day break, 2 days, or even a week. Just something to get your mind off the markets. Even now, as a full-time day trader, I still prioritize taking breaks whenever the situation or the market calls for it, especially during the months when the market is a lot slower. And this is the reason you'll see a lot of pro traders take extended time off in the summer months, from June to August, and during holiday seasons as well in December. Remember, as traders, our job is not to make money from the market every single day. We can only profit from what the market gives us. So if that means a lot of opportunity today, next week, then yes, we capitalize on it. But if there's a slow month in December where there's just not a lot of things going on, guess what? That's a sign that you and I should be taking a break. I recently took a 1.5-month vacation in Asia, and while yes, I still traded for most of it, I kept my trading time really short, especially in December. I partially did it for a break for the holidays, but also my market hours in Asia were 10:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. So if that's not a sign that I should take some break from trading, I don't know what is. Taking breaks are especially important if you're going through a losing streak or going through a big loss like I talked about earlier. If you're going through one of those, I'm really sorry to hear about this. Please do yourself a huge favor and take the next day or the next week off from trading and see how you feel. You'll most likely come back to the market even stronger and feeling way more relaxed and at peace. Another way to come back stronger as a trader is to gently tap the like button. It'll let me know that you really enjoy these motivational videos like this, and I'll make more in the future. My next step to recovering from a trading loss is to stop comparing yourself to other traders. Everyone's wins and losses are relative to their own account size. If you're making $100 a day consistently, that's amazing. That will be $500 a week. In my books, that's a huge win. When I was trading part-time, that was my goal. If I can hit $500 a week, that's an amazing week once again. So props to you for that. But for somebody else who's trading with 10x or 100x your account size, making a couple $1,000s a day is probably the norm. A normal day will probably be $2,000, $5,000, or $10,000. A big win will be 20 grand. But at the same time, the small loss might be $8,000, $5,000, and the big loss will probably be in the 5 figures. The point I'm trying to make here is, please do not compare your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 20. Everyone's big wins and losses are all relative to their own share sizes and account size. If you see someone else's big wins today and you decide to double or quadruple your size the next day to make the same big wins, that's trouble. Unfortunately, I've fallen for this before, sizing up way too aggressively overnight. And that just say I wasn't quite prepared for the 3x, 4x amount of losses. You see, while I wanted to make those same big wins, 5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, I wasn't prepared to lose $10,000 doing that. On a more personal note, now that I'm in my 60s, I no longer feel the need to compare myself to other traders. This used to be my problem in the early years of my trading career. I would make $100 here and feel really frustrated when I see someone else making $500 on the same ticker. And when I started to make $10,000, I would see someone else make $50,000 and feel like shit. Well, yes, seeing big P&L numbers are very inspirational. Remember, comparison is a thief of all happiness. It can lead to some very negative actions, causing traders to take on too much risk way too quick, and basically making you never satisfied with your own trading progress. I don't know if this is something that comes with this decade, but I just don't care to prove myself as a trader to other people anymore. Let me know if you feel the same way down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to read them. My fourth pro tip for you to recover after a big loss is to review your trading journal and reflect on the times when you were successful and green. After a loss, it's very easy to have that inner critic in your head telling you how horrible of a trader you were and you should just give up. But the truth is, chances are you've had a few wins in your book as well. That's the reason you keep trading and grinding in the first place. And deep down inside, you know it's just a few bad habits that always seem to ruin your progress. It's important to celebrate and remember your past wins and go against your inner critic. But how exactly do you remember what wins you've had in the past when you are currently in a losing streak? Well, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm a big proponent on keeping a daily trading journal. And after each day of trading, I would recommend you to write in the journal to record all your wins and losses. So here are a few key points I would recommend you to write down in your trading journal every single day. All the wins and losses for each trade, all the different strategies relating to the trade, amount of risk you taken per trade, the actual green or red P&L of the trade, and your own emotional and behavior state when you're trading that same ticker. Remember, what gets tracked gets improved. That's why I always recommend keeping a trading journal after each trade and after each evening, especially if you're a beginner day trader. This is even more crucial for you to improve over time. Not only will keeping a trading journal remind you of the times when you were kicking ass in the market, but you'll also learn important insights into your trading patterns and triggers that you have that can help you minimize your future losses. Now, if you want to take a step further and really maximize your trading journal and all the benefits, then I would really recommend you to write down your emotional state when you're trading each ticker. Now, I know you might be a bit skeptical, but please hear me out. These journal entries are important for you to go back and reflect on your progress and rebuild your confidence once again, especially when you're going through a streak of bad losses. This has personally happened to me before when I lost $10,000 in 1 week. Yes, it really sucked, and I really just want to give up because I really couldn't see anywhere out. But I took a break, sized down, and I reviewed my trading journal, and it was insanely helpful. I could see that in the past I was really consistent, and I was able to make more than $10,000 in a couple of days. And I was able to build back my confidence relatively quickly over the next couple of days, instead of being stuck in that emotional roller coaster, wondering whether I will ever get out of my losing streak. So that's why I really recommend you to keep a trading journal. This journal will serve as your biggest positive reinforcement that you can do this, as long as you stick to your trading process, your rules, and your risk management. By the way, you can get a copy of my trading journal if you sign up to my weekend watch list down below. Every single Sunday, I send out an email watch list with stocks I'm watching for the next week, and that is free to sign up as well. My next step to dealing with a bad loss is really simple but a really powerful tool that's being used by many traders and investors. And that is, when you're going through a bad loss, is to reframe your losses as market tuition. Thinking about your losses as market tuition will only help you in the long run and help you develop a more positive and productive mindset towards trading. Because let's face it, trading is hard, and losing money in trading is almost inevitable. No one taught you how to trade in school, so consider these losses as your market tuition. As long as you maintain a good risk management profile, in the long run, your losses will be much smaller than your wins. Like I said many times on this channel, in your first 6 months to a year in your trading journey, you should not expect to make money. Your time in the market in the very beginning is to learn trading and practice all your strategies as well as risk management. I was a losing trader myself for my entire first year, and I only went red to green after year 2. And now I'm reflecting on those losing years 8 years later. That was so worth it, even though it was emotionally draining and tiring, and I really wanted to give up many times. So remember, look at your losses as the tuition to your trading education. Now that you're looking at it differently, you'll be more likely to engage in constructive self-reflection and analysis of your own trading decisions. Once you can start doing that, your mental health and confidence will thank you. My 6th tip for maintaining your motivation after a losing streak is to have a strong support system, whether that be other traders, your friends, or your partners, or family. Before 2020, if I mentioned I was a full-time trader, some friends will immediately say,
"Oh, so you gamble for a living?"
or,
"Oh, you should get a real job before you lose all of your money."
And now that you say, well, they're not my friends anymore. Even my family in the past, they wouldn't understand what I was doing. So that's why whenever I was going through a tough time in a losing streak, I didn't bother sharing with them. But I would share my stories with other friends and traders who understand my struggles. As traders, it's so important for you to find communities and in-person meetups to connect with other traders who understand your struggles and who have battled the same stocks day in and day out just like you. If you make a profit on the day, make sure you have someone there to celebrate your progress with you. And if you lose, make sure they're there to support you and not put gasoline on the fire. And that's the reason I started this YouTube channel, Humble Trader, and later on my very own trading community. I want to build a positive environment for traders all over the world so we can all learn, prosper, and connect in authentic ways. Whether you're trading part-time, full-time, or working on a regular 9-to-5 job, life is just too short for you to have to hear constant negativity in your life. I know I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have a strong support system and all the mentors, friends, and traders who have helped me in the past. By the way, if you're looking to join my trading community, I'll have the link down below for you to check out. Alright, for those of you who stay till the very end, I have 2 bonus tips for you for recovering from losses. And that is to work out and eat a fat bowl of ramen. I'm a trader, I'm a human, and I still lose from time to time. And I definitely get very frustrated. So when none of the 6 tips above seem to work, I do these 2 bonus tips instead. In order, okay? I'll work out and I'll go grab a fat bowl of ramen noodles. I'll go pick up my pole fitness buddy and we'll go work out in the gym. We'll do our routines and get some sweat on. It's kind of like letting go and just letting the pain from working out slowly replace the pain of losing money. And of course, after a very intense workout session, then you go out and eat. The food just tastes so much better. Good food always heals my soul. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to drop a like and subscribe. I'm sure you'll also enjoy the talk I did at Traders for a Cause conference in Las Vegas. In that video, I talk a lot about trader psychology and how I overcome a lot of losing streaks. You can check out the video over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.